Hey, I thought I would just do a quick video just showing some of the things that I talk about in my review and also just show how snappy the smart features of the TV are. So the default view is for you and you can go down. These are my shortcuts that I've selected. You can edit them. It took me a little while to realize, but to add them to the home screen, you go to apps and then you can't use these, but you go down to the downloaded apps. And then if you want to add it to your home screen, you just hold the center button and go add to home. Now, once it's on the home, you can either use the actual, just go down to here to select it. If you've got smart things on your phone, you can also have, you can use it as a TV remote, and it also replicates all of these icons, so you can use your phone directly to load up these apps on the TV. It's pretty cool. I'm just going to show you quickly how fast it is to go from app to app, because the smart TV functionality is really quick. So here we go, and we're going to switch over to Prime Video. Yeah, it's nice. And we'll go to Samsung. So this is just a bunch of free channels. Tons of channels, not very many ads, generally pretty old content, but it's pretty good. So I'm just going to open up something in Netflix and going to talk a little bit about the picture quality. All right, so I just threw something on. Compared to our other TVs, actually compared to the previous TV that we had, the quality is definitely better. Honestly, it's probably not enough to notice for normal day-to-day stuff, but for certain types of movies, it is really nice. You get very black blacks, which you don't usually get with a LCD TV. It's very comparable to our OLED that we have. However, you still have the ability to get lots of brightness. So something that's pretty cool about this TV is the anti-reflective coating. There is a lot of glare in this room, and the anti-glare coating does a really good job of not making that noticeable. Even at night when we've got lights on that would reflect off the old TV, it's much, much less noticeable with this one. It's not that it's not noticeable, but it's much less noticeable. The actual TV itself is really thin. I've got the dimensions in my review, but unlike most other TVs that I've seen, there is no part that sticks out in the back. It's all very thin. The power is right here, and all of the other inputs are over there. You can kind of see a blue LAN cord going into it. That's the only thing I'm actually using. I've got it wired just because my Wi-Fi isn't the best. So remote's pretty good. It's simple, but it works well. You've got volume up, down on this side, and you can press the button in for mute. On this side, you've got channel up and down. Play, pause, back. This button up here is kind of cool. It's a shortcut that cycles between three things, between settings, smart things, features, and also a number pad. So that's pretty cool. But going back to the TV, quality is really good. It is a nice equivalent to an OLED if you need extra brightness. Is it worth the premium over a cheaper model? I'm not really sure. I guess that really comes down to you. But video quality is really, really nice. And the smart features are really good, way snappier than what my Smart Stick was or my Roku TV is. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, the overall TV is really thin. I guess the last thing I'll talk a little bit about is just the unpackaging. So this comes with a stand, and the stand attaches down here. But to get it out, you pretty much have to have two people lift the whole TV out of the box and lay it on its face, and then put on the screen, or sorry, put on the stand. That makes me super nervous for such a big TV and so expensive. I really wish that there was a way that you could kind of suspend it in the packaging to do that. But because of the way the packaging is, you really can't. So just something to be aware. Ideally, you're going to have a table that you can use with a cloth over it to protect the screen. Because when you're doing that, the stand actually sticks out the front. So it was super awkward. I couldn't actually put the stand on with it laying flat. I actually had to put it upside down because I did it right on my floor here. Obviously, all the stuff was out of the way. So that's, I guess, that was my only disappointment setting up. And I think also because it's such a thin TV, it feels flexible. My other TVs have felt more sturdy, so it just made me sweat a little bit. Anyways, overall, the TV is great. Read my review. I've got a lot more detail, but I just wanted to show some of these things. Two more things that I just wanted to mention that I forgot before. One is the viewing angle. So viewing angle is pretty good. I think that when you get to enough of an angle, it doesn't look washed out, but the quality almost doesn't look quite as good. But generally speaking, the viewing angles are pretty good. Now the other thing is the sound. So with my previous TV, I had a sound bar underneath it. With this TV, I really don't need it. The sound quality is really good. And this setup looks a lot nicer without having a sound bar hanging off of it. So I'm sure you would get better sound if you had a good sound bar, but this is definitely good enough, I think, for many people.